Neon curves under my feet, silver air tasting sweet, sailing through the empty lanes, washing off the daily stains, floating in the liquid night, catching every beam of light, weightless in the velvet breeze, moving with a sudden waiting for the beat to come, turning corners soft and wide, letting go and start to glide, floating in the liquid night, catching every beam of light, weightless in the velvet breeze, moving with a sudden ease. The walls are glowing bright, electric pulse of white.
That the bricks have never told.
somewhere tonight, doubling every neon light, walking on the stars below, watching how the colors flow. We're folded in the rain, washing out the tired stain. City in a perfect line, everything in twin design. Silver streets and velvet sky, where the edges meet the eye. No more top and no more base, floating in a liquid space. A world folded in the rain, washing out the tired stain. City in a perfect line, everything in twin design. Brighter now the surface gleams, splitting through the quiet dreams. Catch the pulse and hold it tight. Ribbons are red, rivers are white, gliding across the velvet night. Anonymous glow in a steady line, pulsing along a shared design. No faces, no names to say, just a silver pulse on a dark display. this is all I need. Set me free. Focus on the night, only on this moment now. Above the purple sky, melodies are drifting high. Focus on the vibe, no more words are needed here. Dissolve into the clear and crystal piano line. It's okay to pause, let the world reset. Everything is getting clear in this moment, just you and me. Under the moonlight, focus on the night. We are staying right here above the chilling city. Fantasies are blooming out. Focus on the vibe, trust the way you're feeling now. Swimming through the endless road we are driving on. Da-da-da. Umbrellas up in a silver row, stepping light where the signals go. Coffee steaming, a ticking watch, turning keys in a heavy latch. Just a glance in a moving crowd, thinking quiet, breathing loud. Every coat is a different shade, watching how the patterns fade. Brief overlap, then a quiet gap, tracing lines on a mental map. Shared a second in a rush of light, turning left and fading right. Patterns woven in a single frame. No one knows a single name, beating in a syncopated heart before we pull the world apart. Lights cross late, everything might fade from sight, leaving me here painting you inside the rain. Liquid city, melting in the night, spreading out the neon light, wondering just where you are, drowning in the rain so far. Liquid city, shaking in a dream, you are fading like the steam. clicking on the wood. Feel the rhythm, understood. Cine is a loud machine. I'm the spark inside the scene. No more quiet, no more high. Let the music be my guide. Lazy pillar, catch the light, spinning through the day and night. Muffled bass from down below. Watch the body, let it flow. Simple slaying high and low. Catch the fire, let it go. Bright and clear, steady play. Pivot till the end of Record spinning on the tray, dancing through the middle day. Thousand echoes in the street. I've got these electric feet. Cotton breezing open air. I am flying everywhere. Clock is ticking, smaller than. This is where the groove begins. Heat at my soul, burn like a fire. Afternoon fever, taking me higher. Stay right here. Just sing it, bang it, get it, get it. Rolling down the window, let the cold air in. Streetlights painting colors on my skin. No destination, just the turning wheels. Running from the way the silence feels. The city sleeps, but I am wide awake. Watching all the shadows start to break. Just let it go. Heartbeat are loud, lost inside this velvet cloud. And tiny cars floating like the fallen stars, curving glass and rounded space, finding such a gentle place. My little city, my little home, underneath the silent dome. Every window, every street, where the softened shadows meet. Still I love this town so much, keeping it within my touch, watching how the colors stay in a quiet, simple way. All the noises filtered out, knowing what it's all about. Resting on the wooden shelf, a world I keep for just myself. Softest turn and steady beat, walking on the glass-made street. Every door and every wall, I will learn to love them all. Softly shining, slowly turning, smallest world quietly burning, holding it all. The announcement fills the air, sitting in the empty chair, ticket resting in my hand, even this familiar land. Runway lights are turning on, signals flashing everything will change for me.